welcome and congratulations. It's very exciting to be witnessing the debut of your book, your first book, Oracle of the Obvious. And we're so happy to have you here. And I thought we might ask you a couple of questions around the book and help our audience understand, what Oracle of the Obvious is all about.
Thanks. It's nice to be here.
Great. So first off, Dena, can you tell me who should read this book, Oracle of the Obvious?
I would say anybody who has an interest in leadership or who serves in a leadership capacity currently. The great thing about the book is that it's broken up into 30 some odd individual learning lessons that can be practiced in any order, really by anybody.
Excellent. Ray, would you have anything to add to that?
Well, I think the nice thing about the idea of the book is that much of the world is about common sense, and that common sense leadership is truly distilling the things that you've already learned through your journey. And this was a chance for us to take our best stab at distilling those ideas, as Dena said, into a set of chapters where we could provoke your thinking around what it means to lead in a common sense way.
Interesting. So, Dena, you talked about lessons, that the book is broken up into lessons, and Ray, you mentioned that it's, sort of talking about common sense leadership. So how does this differ, Dena, from other leadership books on the bookshelves these days?
It has a very pragmatic focus. It's very user-friendly, so to speak. The book has the different learning lessons are broken up into very small points of practice, and at the end of the book there are a series of journal questions where you can kind of frame your own learning journey plan.
Excellent.
Yeah, I would actually add to that as we helped craft the ideas, we thought about those that led us, Peter Senge and Otto Scharmer and others, and as we did that, we were able to think through what is the theoretical construct and what is the practical application. So the ongoing set of ideas, although we'd love to claim them as our own, were really kind of a compilation of a lot of great thinking over the years. And all we did was try and draw some of those ideas out of those that we work with in the client base, but also out of the great authors that have taught us and the great teachers that have helped us learn.
Great. Oh, I love that. I love the fact that you're focusing on the practical applications, because so many books that I read really focus on just the theory, and yet you can't really get a grasp on what that would mean in the workplace or in your professional practice. So actually, I'm curious now, what inspired you to write the book? Ray?
I could probably take a stab at that. I don't think I really had much of an inspiration. I think the clients that we work with were insistent almost that although they enjoyed the time that I would spend with them, they wanted to put something in their hands that would help them remember some of the major concepts. So luckily, Dena was willing to talk through what were some of those major concepts and to create kind of a pathway that allowed people to stop along the way and think about some of the significant learnings. But in truth, this is simply a response to client needs over the years.
And I would add that it's our best attempt to capture the spirit of the work as well. So it is a bit irreverent in places. We tried to keep it very light, very easy to read. It's a book that we hope people carry around with them, that they write in, that they send us comments on, so that it becomes a living document, not just another book that sits on the shelf.
We hope it's a lot of fun. I think it could be a lot of fun to read it and to use it in your day-to-day work.
Excellent. Well, thank you both. And obviously it already is, because by some of the comments that your clients and readers alike have made already, the testimonies are very flattering. And kudos to you both. Thank you for spending time with us today. And for those who'd like to know more about the book, would you care to share where they can go to visit about it?
www.gojlc.com.
GoJLC is really, it's Jorgensen Learning Center, so GOJLC.com, or just punch in the idea of Oracle of the Obvious. You can Google that or find it any place on any other good search engine. It should turn up who we are and where we are. I look forward to seeing you guys on our site.
Thank you both.
Thank you.